When it was evening on that day, the first day of the week, although the doors were locked where the disciples were gathered because of fear of the Jews, Jesus came and stood in the midst and said to them, Shalom. Peace to you. I told you that stone was rolled away, not for Jesus. He just appeared in the room.
John,
He could have appeared outside the cell.
did any of the, I don't remember any of the Gospels, I was expecting to see it in here, that on that cloth that covered his face, that there was an image like almost burned. Yes.
Listen, that shroud of Turin,
Yeah.
if it was the very shroud that lay on Jesus' body, I don't care.
Yeah. Well, even
They can take it, burn it.
I
Means
never,
nothing.
I never thought that, when I grew up in the Methodist, there was a point in time where I was in the Methodist church, and every Easter they would hang this copy of, I guess, the Shroud of Turin, whatever, on the altar there. And growing up as a kid, I just assumed it was part of that story. Like,
No.
they folded up a shroud that had his face in it. But I'm thinking, like, how do these churches get away with this stuff?
And after this, after he said shalom to them, after he said this, he showed them his hands and his side. Then the disciples rejoiced at seeing the Lord. Then Jesus said to them again, Peace to you. As the Father has sent me, so am I sending you. And after he said this, they all got up and went out preaching. Oh, not yet, not yet. Sorry, I thought we'd gone to the book of Acts. And after he said this, he breathed out and said to them, Receive the Holy Spirit. And they all began to speak in tongues. Oh, I'm sorry, not yet. I'm in a hurry. They didn't go out preaching, and they didn't receive the Spirit. He's just telling them what's going to happen. If you forgive the sins of any, they are forgiven them. If you retain the sins of any, they are retained. So they began forgiving sins everywhere they went. Not yet. But one of the 12, Thomas, who is called Twin, was not with them when Jesus came. Therefore the other disciples told him, We have seen the Lord. But he said to them, Lest I see the mark of the nails in his hands, and stick my finger into the mark of the nails, and stick my hand into his side, I will never believe.